Hi, my name is Jakey and I created this account to help newcomers navigate the world of comic books. So with that in mind, here's some of my all-time favorite major comic book crossover events. And if you're not sure what I mean by crossover event, don't worry, I break it down for you in my previous video. World War Hulk, Planet Hulk. Technically, Planet Hulk is not a crossover event, but it's a great story and you need that story to understand what's gonna happen in World War Hulk. So some of the heroes are just tired of the Hulk's destruction. They decide to trick him, put him on a spaceship, and ship him into outer space. Obviously, things go terribly wrong for him. The Hulk is mad as comes back to Earth for revenge with an army. This story has some of the biggest and best fights in all of Marvel, including one big fight between the Hulk and the Sentry, one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, making his MCU debut soon with the Thunderbolts. Next, DC Comics Blackest Night. The heroes of the DC Universe are completely caught off guard when a villain creates the Black Lantern Corps by raising hordes of undead heroes and villains. This story is centered around the Green Lantern Corps, but quickly involves all major DC characters. In the beginning, this almost reads like a horror story, especially as we see some pretty big characters fall. The darkness of the Black Lantern Corps versus the bright lights of the other lanterns make this one of the best looking comic books you will ever read. Next, Marvel's Secret Wars. It's actually two stories with the same name. The one from 2015 is solid, but the one from the 80s is an all-time classic. So a cosmic entity called the Beyonder is obsessed with the idea of good versus evil. He takes a bunch of heroes and a bunch of villains from the Marvel Universe, creates a world called Battle World, drops them all in it, and goes, y'all figure it out. Like I said, this is an all-time classic story, and when Spider-Man first dons that iconic black suit. And next, Civil War, which as far as I'm concerned is the Marvel crossover event. The government passes a law making it illegal to be a superhero without their oversight. And just like that, the superhero community is split down the middle, with Captain America and Iron Man becoming the leaders of each side. Friends become enemies, and we get some of the best hero-on-hero fights in all comic book history. If you thought the movie was good, trust me, the comic book is so much better. Also, the fallout from this story ended up having some serious consequences and changing the Marvel Universe forever. And last one, DC's Flashpoint. When Barry Allen, aka The Flash, decides to go back in time to save his mother's life, he ends up breaking the timeline and creating an alternate universe. And he's the only one that remembers the previous timeline. With no Superman and no Justice League, this world is on the brink of destruction, with everyone caught in a war between the Amazons and the Atlanteans. If this plot sounds a little familiar, that's because that of a Flash movie loosely copied this story. That movie was absolutely trash, but it's a great comic book. This story is pretty dark, has some crazy fights, and one of my all-time favorite versions of Batman. Definitely worth checking out. And that's my list. Thank you for watching. There's been a lot of amazing crossover events over the years. These are just some of my favorites. I would love to hear yours. Please let me know in the comments. And as always, for more comic book reviews and suggestions, please follow.